MMT traders, what I'm doing is the high. I sold into the high. I have the $17 high on the contracts. I'm going to be buying these wholesale. And I'm going to buy them wholesale, but I know if I'm below 15 here, there's still weakness, another teeny down. A teeny today, each line is 52 pennies, humpy humpies. So basically, I'm a wholesale intraday humpy buyer. I was a short seller off the top. Then I'm going to go back in. I went in one time, kept that stop market. That's $2 ago on that 300 shares. That's on the first video. Had I not kept the stop market MMTs, I'd be down $600. And in our policy and procedure document, all MMTs will have their stop market orders because it avoids things like this happening MMT. And basically, that is the high. That's the humpy where everyone got crowded in up here. And then they got humpy down to the wholesale bid for the SMF MMT to be buying $4 and something below the marketplace. Okay? And that's exactly what we're going to do. And we're going to do that when that gap, opening gap price right here, there's an opening gap price. Let me get that mini brain up there. No, mini brain's even in the way. So here's you're going to come down and challenge that bar right here, MMT. And that's where I'm going to look at making a transaction. Because it is. And basically, I got an entry right here. The high on the contracts was 24. I just took 5 of them again at 2060. So basically, here we go. We got 5 contracts at 2060 intraday. We only took 5 of them because what we're going to do is we're going to buy another 5 if we get a chance, and the other 5 will be bought at 18.60. And we'll put out, well, here, let's get a 0 there. So we will put out an order here below that market at that price level and scaling in at the right thing on the intraday pullback, knowing when to get that option trade. Now get that out of the way. And what we're going to do is we know that that limit order is open. We're going to go back to the MMT market maker platform. We have pulled back. It is right now 7:07 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. What we will focus on this pullback is the low end of this price action bar, MMTs. That's one thing we're going to focus on. Another thing I'm going to focus on in the mini brain, well, somebody needs to tell our programmer that this intraday, okay, there, now it's working. But it was stuck there for a second. So we need to turn around in all of the areas that we need to look at. And the current trend ratio is positive 0.59. Okay. And in the bigger brain, we can see that the trend ratio low was 0.53. And it's right now at 0.56 by 64. This has to go higher in value. As it goes ratio higher, then our calls that we paid for over here will be getting value and hold that bid. So what you need to do, MMTs, is that we sold these for a profit today. The high was 24, and our entry was 2060. So that means that when I bought that 5 contracts, as of right now, from off of that high here down to there, I saved how much money? Looks like $3.40. Times $5, buddy, I saved about $1,700, which is naturally and normally going to be my upside profit, MMTs. And basically, once again, MMTs, whether it's at that wholesale bid, I'm a market maker in the option pit, MMT, and I'm showing my new MMTs how these are made. But I'm also going to show my MMTs what has to happen here. We came down to 0.53. We're currently at 0.73, and that's what I bought. That's what I bought. When I bought that option, I was buying this ratio. I could care less what the price was over here. I was buying this, what's in your market maker platform, MMTs, and it don't lie. And this has got to go north of 35. If it doesn't, then I'll start offering out. So what I'll do right here is I'll hit that CBO, and I've got to, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get 2160 in here. I'm going to go back to the platform, pull that Google thing up, and basically what I can do is if this doesn't go above 35 and this doesn't keep going my way, I can slam out an order to sell right there for my profit. So let's hit cancel all, make sure there wasn't nothing in the way, and let's hit sell at 2160 for that $500 profit and add some more debit to the account. Now notice how they all followed in 2120 by 60. I'm in control because I got the wholesale bid at 2060. I can be the market maker here now. I was a market maker here when I got that price, and basically I can be the market maker on the way out. And what I can do is do this. I can make that market maker eat that but that MMT doesn't tell me where I'm at here by the time I'm toggling back and forth. We're going to have a freaking problem. I'm going to tell you that. Okay? Now, this is at 31, and it's got to go above 35. And that ratio's got to go higher. That's this ratio. I bought 5.3. I'm going up in value, and I want to go up toward that 100 area, 1.00. Okay? If that's the case, I get more money out of here. But if it doesn't stay above 35, I'm going to have my order out here, and I better know exactly where that is because I'm going to keep this right here where I can always offer out. I'm the market maker because I got the entry here at 2060 off of that high. And that's wholesale off of the high. And basically, this has got to, this ratio here, MMT's got to go higher. I bought 0.53. That's what's in your direct platform in pricing. Now, MMT, I'm going to throw this out at 2170. Now, watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to work that bid and that ask. Now, watch. See, he followed me. So now I'm falling below there, and I'm falling that way, and I got no business staying in there. I take my money. If I'm not above 35 and I'm not above it, then I'm going to, that ratio better not deteriorate because I will dust out of here and I will take my money off of my wholesale entry at 2060 off of that $24 high. MMT, live in action. MMT, about being a market maker. I sold out up here at the highs. You got those tapes. I bought back in at 2060. I got the market maker. That's wholesale, MMT. Rejoice in the wholesale bid, MMT. MMT. Wholesale market maker in the options. Anybody that's ever read an options book, throw it out. They don't teach you how to do that. They don't teach you how to do that. They don't teach you how to get wholesale off the high, and I know they don't. But here, this is what you do every day in this market. Gotta stay, I gotta go north of 45, MMT. MMT, the public reads all these wonderful books about options trading, this and that. Bull crap. You're a market maker. And market makers get that high in. I sold into it. I bought wholesale again, and I'm going to sell retail back to the public. Go find that in a book, MMTs. You ain't. And this is all live entry and live skill right here. And this here has got to stay above 45. I'm starting to have a little bit of a problem. That's a 369. That is a 369. And I got to keep going that way mathematically, MMT, and that 82 better go higher. That 78 right there was the last print on that ratio. And I bought 0.53. That's 0.78 MMTs. That meant that I've made that many teenies off the bottom already. But I use that and I will dust them on there and I will sell them if that doesn't keep going in my direction. That's how you exit the MMTs. My newest MMTs, pay attention to thy MMT. I'm in control. I'm the market maker because I'm wholesale. So I could come over here and do whatever I want, MMTs. I'm at 45. I'm going this way. 8.3's traveling up to 1.17. I bought 0.5. Oh, MMTs. There's nothing like this on that planet. Look at that, MMTs. This is how you are a market maker in the option pit. Say MMT. MMT, 2190. Watch what I'm going to do, MMTs. I'm going to go 2220. I'm going to entice them to buy mine. Cancel all, cancel all. MMT, 2210, 2180. How about if I do this? I'll zap him. I zapped him. Oh, we took our profits, MMT. We took our profits, MMT. Now we're going to go back and do it again. MMT, I'm a market maker. This thing did not stay above 45. But guess what I'm going to do? I took that round. I'm going back in, MMT. I'm going to take this bid down, MMT. I'm going to go to CBO. I'm going to take that bid down. I'm going to take that bid down. I'm going to take that bid down. $19.80 on 5 for now as a limit order. That's my limit order for now. MMTs, let's do this. Let's go to our other thing that we got to do, and let's do that. And it's all about a market maker here. It's all about a market maker in the equity. It's all about wholesale. It's all about MMT profits. It's all about your MMT platform. It's all about your MMT ratios, teenies, everything MMT.